This child is me. 4 years ago, I had big plans to open a VR YouTube channel, and I wanted my first video to be special. So I bought with all the money I had the 40X bHaptics suit to make a big review video on one of the coolest VR accessories in the market. After 1 week of using it, I decided it's time for me to write a review. But unfortunately, I wasn't ready for this back then. Nothing came up to my mind. I didn't know how to put my thoughts on paper and actually make a review. So at the end, I never finished the video. But now, 4 years later, I think the time has come. Finally, I am ready to share with the world what do I really think about the bHaptic vest. So, what is a bHaptic vest? Basically, it's a VR vest that allows you to feel things from virtual reality in the real world, thanks to 40 vibration motors placed around your body. If you get shot in your back, you will feel the shot in your back. If somebody throws a huge rock on you, then you will feel the impact around your body. And even when someone hugs you, you will feel it. But how well does it really work? And how much does it improve the virtual reality experience? The answer for that not depend only on the vest itself, but also on the games you are playing with it. This is not a magic device. It will not magically work in every VR game and allow you to feel everything. It can work only if the developers decide to add support for it in their games. And how good it will be depends on how the developer will decide to use it to improve the experience of the game. 4 years ago, after I got the vest and used it for a bit, I kinda just stopped using it. I didn't find anything that gave me the excuse to put it on. I even tried selling it a couple of times, but then 2 years later, I decided to pick it up again, and I found out a lot of new games have added support for it, so I decided to give it another try. I opened one of the supported games, which was Vertigo Remastered, and for the first time I actually realized the full potential of this device. It was one of the most immersive experiences I had in virtual reality. Even though it was just vibrations on different places on my body, thanks for the great support and combination with the gameplay, it was just amazing. When I got shot, I felt the impact across my body. When my health was low, I felt heartbeat in my chest. And when I shot enemies with a minigun, it was hard for me to keep my arms stable, because my whole body was vibrating and it felt like I'm actually losing control of my gun. It's really hard to explain or show how it feels when a game actually uses the full potential of this device. But the best way I can describe it to you is it's just like your VR controllers. It's really important for a VR game to use the vibration motors in your controllers in the best way. Usually, when you grab something, you expect the controllers to vibrate. When you shoot with a gun, you expect to feel the blast. Almost in every interaction in VR, this is a very important part. And if you take this away suddenly, everything feels empty and less immersive. So think about how does the little vibration motors in your controllers add so much to the VR experience, and imagine how much it can add if you could feel them across your whole body, and not just in the palm of your hands. And just like your controllers, sometimes it will feel bad if the game is not using it right. Sometimes it will feel too weak and not right if the developer didn't connect it well enough to the interactions of the game. But when it's implemented correctly, it can improve by a lot every game and make it a lot more immersive. So now, when we got how it feels out of the way, we can dive a bit more into the technical part of this product. In the box, the two main things you will get are the vest itself and a USB Bluetooth dongle, because this device is completely wireless and connects via Bluetooth to your VR headset. But if your PC already has Bluetooth connection, and if you plan to use it with the Meta Quest, then it's not required. Setting up the device is actually very easy and straightforward. On PC VR, all you will need to do is download the bHaptics player app, turn on the vest, and make sure it's connected to your PC. Then all you will need to do is put on the vest and launch a supported game. On the Meta Quest, on the other hand, you don't even need to download an app. All you will need to do is connect it to the Quest Bluetooth and launch a supported game. That's it. It's that easy. And after that, every time you want to use the vest, all you need to do is put it on and press on the big button on your back. But what about the battery life? From my experience, it's around 12 hours. Usually, only after 3 days of using it I really needed to charge it, so you will not really need to worry a lot about the charging. After all, most of the people in VR play less than 2 hours in each session. And what about content? Will you actually have enough things to play with it? Back then, when I bought it 4 years ago, there was not a lot of games to play with it, but today there is more than 250 supported games, and a lot of them are great games. Some of them, for example, include Vertigo 2, Dungeons of Eternity, Ghost of Tabor, VR Chat, and a lot more. So it will be really hard for you to run out of reasons to put the vest on. But now for the big question. How much does it cost? It's not cheap. The vest itself costs $500, the price of a Quest 3. So if money is a problem for you, it's really hard for me to recommend it. It's an amazing product and I really think it improves the virtual reality experience and makes games a lot more immersive. But other than that, you can still enjoy every VR game without the vest. But if you do have the money laying around and you want to experience your favorite VR games in the best way, then I totally think you should buy... Oh, wait, you can't. Turns out I was too late. Couple of days ago, bHaptics have announced a new haptic vest, and it will replace the 40X. It will cost the same, but will have only 32 vibration motors instead of 40, but bHaptic claims that by optimizing the way they control the motors and improving their placement, they managed to get haptic feedback quality equivalent to 40 motors. And in addition to that, they have added a controller wheel at the front of the suit that will allow you to control the intensity of the haptic feedback by rotating it while you play, instead of stopping the game and changing it in the app. And that's actually a really nice upgrade. How good it will really be, I can't really say. I didn't try it and I doubt I will buy it, because I already have the old vest. But if it's good as the 40X, and you don't have it already, then I think it's certainly worth it if you have the money and a strong passion for virtual reality. So yeah, that was basically the video. It's probably not the most detailed review you ever saw, but I hope I managed to describe to you the experience I had with this product in an interesting way. And I don't like asking for it, but as a new channel, if you enjoy my content, it will really help me if you will comment on this video and subscribe to my channel, so I can get the approval of the algorithm. Thank you for passing by, and hopefully we will meet again in virtual reality.